Hello, Chelsea. For this one, I am taking specific questions only for donations. I'm giving a general one card message for free, but the questions I'm taking donations for this time. Up. So it may not pertain to love. What it is, it'll be a general message. But it may not come up on love. It may be about finances. It may be um, about career or just a general overall message to take with you in all aspects. It could come up about love, but that would be a specific thing. But general is when it will make sense for pretty much everything in your life or just one thing in particular. But it may not necessarily be what you're wanting to know about. But I do have um, two different decks you can choose from today. I just got them recently, so I'm still trying to work with them. There's Psychic Tarot by John Holland and Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Okay. I don't know when I'll do the free specific questions again. That was just something I did for, I'll do it every once in a while when Spirit tells me to. That was just something I did for Thanksgiving. If I'm available for Christmas, I might do one then, or for the new year if I'm not doing anything. Today, I'm in a position where I'm needing to make some extra change, so I decided to hop on here. Yeah, if you are synced, if your phone is linked on your, if YouTube is linked on your phone, what you would need to do is hit the notification bell beside the subscribe button on my channel, and that'll notify you when I'm live. It should anyway. I know a lot of people have problems with that, with the notification bell. Yeah, a lot of people have issues with that for some reason. I'm not sure what other way to know. I don't plan the lives. Every blue moon I might plan one, but usually they're not planned. Like this one wasn't planned, but then trying to pay some bills, and this is the only way I can do that right now. So I'm just shuffling. I'm trying to see if any more people are going to come in. I did have, it said 2 people, but now it's saying 0. So, but YouTube has issues. Yeah. Sometimes it takes a while for people to come in, and some people are in and out. And I dropped a card on the floor. Yeah, the live on Thanksgiving wasn't planned either. I just hopped on and decided to do, well, Spirit decided to do some free questions. Um, yeah. Hmm. So this might be about love for you. Because I feel like now I know why you asked for a love message, even though I wasn't gonna tap into anything specific. I do have a quick question to ask you before I show you the card. Are you looking to reconnect with somebody? It may not even be about love, but are you generally looking to reconnect with someone? Or have you possibly already reconnected with them? Okay, well, it looks like the message ended up being about love for you anyway. So apparently there's an ex that you're thinking about, and you just confirmed that. So you and him are going to be talking again. Rest assured. With this card, it's the renewal card. That's why I asked, because you had asked about love. Sometimes the cards will come up with what a person is thinking about the most, even though it's supposed to be general. It says review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction, but it talks about moving in a new direction with someone old, an old flame. So whoever this guy is or person is that you're not talking to right now, as you can see, it says renewal at the top there. Yeah. Well, he's gonna reach out. Y'all are gonna talk again somehow with that word up there, renewal. So yeah. I mean, if you allow it though, you don't have to just accept him back into your life. But I do see communication coming back at least, if nothing else. So yeah, I definitely was not trying to go into detail, but some of the time when someone gets a card and it's general, it comes up anyway. You're welcome. So yeah, that's the reason why I asked you if it was, are you looking to reconnect with someone, because it said renewal. And that card doesn't typically mean reconnecting with things in general. It's mostly a love interest when that comes up. So yeah. Yeah, I know that feeling. Trust me. I know that feeling. The one that you want to give you that attention is doing whatever they want to do. And then you have a million other people trying to get your attention, but you just want that one person. Hey, Amanda. By the way, Amanda, in the last live, I ended up remembering that you had asked me a question, and so many people kept trying to come in, so I ended up kind of skipping over some people by accident. So I do apologize for that. But so if you want a card, Amanda, I have two decks to choose from today. I just got them recently and I want to work with them more. I have Angel Tarot and Psychic Tarot. Hmm. Just let me know which one you want. So if anybody would like a card that hasn't received one yet, let me know. It is general. So it could apply with one aspect of your life or with all aspects. All these different names want to pop up in my head for some reason. Okay. Amanda, are you still here? It's likely the time of me being on here because I'm not usually on this early. If anyone would like a general card message, let me know. I have two decks to choose from today. That's Angel Tarot and Psychic Tarot. Hey, yes, you can. I have two to choose from: Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, and Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Just two decks that I got recently that I want to work a little bit more with. So just let me know which deck you want me to pull your card from. Sure. And I already shuffled, so I won't need to shuffle for yours. Okay, so you have card number 16, Life Experience, Archangel Shamuel. A significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. And I do hope you can see that. It's not very good lighting when it's daytime at my sister's house. I don't know why, but um I never really paid attention to that, but I believe it is now that you said it. I forgot all about the tower card with this deck, so but it does show a picture of like a tower type of thing. But the tower though is not always a negative card. It really isn't. It's not always bad. It depends on your situation. I would say it is a tower because of this little thing it has in the back, but I'm not exactly sure. But either way it goes, the tower isn't just automatically a negative omen. You can turn it into a positive experience. This just says a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. So, with that being said, I think for you it's a preventative measure. Um, kind of a need to let something go before it gets to the point where it'll hurt you. Let it go where it is now instead of waiting until it gets until it gets worse. But yeah, the tower is a card of things falling apart and destruction, but for some people, it's not that. It's telling you to walk away from something before it gets to that point. But yeah, literally, for some reason, when I've had this deck in my hand, I don't think of the tower card. I always end up forgetting about it. But yeah, that one would be the tower. Just don't discourage yourself because, and I know I don't said this 15 million times, the tower is not always negative, but it can be though. So if anybody would like a card, just let me know. I have two decks to choose from today: Angel Tarot and Psychic Tarot. No problem. You would need to sometimes one card readings aren't enough. That's why these are not towards anything specific. Um, so to really determine what that tower card is for you, you would need to check out surrounding cards. But for the most part, I don't sense it being negative unless you continue to stay in a certain situation. Hello. Yes, just tell me what deck you want me to pull from that Chick Nelly. I have the Psychic Tarot by John Holland and Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Okay. So I already have, where did it go? Okay, I already shuffled it, so I won't need to do that for you. So, that chick Nelly, you have the patience card. So pretty much it's very simple message. Whatever it is you've been waiting for, it's coming to you. You're just gonna have to kind of wait it out, pretty much. I don't know if you can see it. Lighting is horrible. So yeah. Yeah. Very simple message. Patience. Not much to explain there. Yeah. I'm loving this deck so far. It's a deck I've wanted for a while, but just never got it. You're welcome. Yeah, the messages can also be saying something that's going on currently. Um, but yeah, that's a message definitely for you to be a little bit more patient with whatever it is. And for you though, um, I feel like that's love or a relationship for you for some reason. It seems to be love and finances for some reason. Yeah, I was literally every time I say I'm gonna say something, then I don't. I have a big problem with second guessing myself. Um, but yeah, that's a message pretty much saying it's coming. You're just gonna have to wait. Okay. So yeah. Patience for both of those then. I said love at first, but then I was like, no, it's love and finances. I don't know why both, but patience is usually a card that if you get on its own, it's pretty much telling you it's coming. You're just gonna have to kind of wait. No problem. When there's less people in the room, the energy tends to be more clear. Um, so yeah, that could be a reason why it's so direct. But when it's like a handful of people, you're less likely to get a message so blunt. Well, not blunt, but so in your face. It's a little slow today. I'm pretty sure it's got to do with the time. I'm not normally on here at this time, on live anyway. I'm gonna try to. I hope you enjoy yours too. Yeah, you're welcome. I don't know why all these cards want to fly out today. I don't know if I shuffled these or not. Hello. I was hoping I would see you. Hope you're doing well. So today I'm doing general card messages. I have two different decks to choose from. They are new to my collection, and I'm just still trying to get acquainted with them. Angel Tarot by During Virtue and Radley Valentine, and the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. So if you would like one, just let me know which deck you want it from. Um, was it this one? I think it was this one. I don't know. This one is the Psychic Tarot. I think it was this one. Okay. Because I kind of put them down really quickly. I wasn't paying attention. So I already shuffled them. So you have number 5, uh, financial and material changes. Um, that just pretty much means that wherever your finances are currently speaking, it's about to shift. If they're in a negative space, they're about to turn positive. If it's already positive, this is a preventative measure telling you to be careful with your money, or it will turn negative. Hello, SRT. I'm not doing specific questions for this one, unless other than for donations for specifics. For general card messages, that's free. Lelaine, let me. It is a deck I'm still working with, so I'm gonna see what the guidebook is saying for it. Because this is a card, to me, could go either way. Okay. Hmm. So, for the most part, money is kind of a difficult um, aspect for you right now. Pretty much just be careful with your finances for the time being. Um, but for the most part, it does talk about a loss financially. Um, if that's not current, that's coming up. But since you know about it now, you can kind of prevent that from happening. Just be more mindful with your money. I feel like you will need to do that for at least the next 3 weeks, is what my guides are saying. Okay, so SRT, if you're still here, I can get you a general card message. I have 2 decks to choose from, the Psychic Tarot by John Holland and Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. It'll just be a general message. It may or may not pertain to the question you've asked. For this particular live, I'm not tapping into any specific questions unless you make a donation. So just let me know if you want a card and let me know which deck you would like me to pull it from. Okay. I'm guessing she's not here. So yeah, very, very, very slow. More than likely, everybody's at work or running errands. Or probably sleep. I'm guessing she left out of the room. I do not know why I'm still tired. And the weird thing is, I actually went to bed early, but I did wake up at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Jesus. So if anyone would like a card, let me know. Lelaine, are you still here? No. I'm just making sure because you were the last person that typed. There are a couple people in and out. It's possible they are having some connection problems. Um, hmm. It is 10:52 a.m. I am Central Standard Time or Pacific time, I believe. So it is almost 11. Uh, Yeah, I'm normally probably messing around on my laptop doing work or just browsing around this time if I'm not asleep. Um, but normally lately I've been up around this time. And even your time, uh, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to get my sleeping schedule back on track. And for some reason, I'm still waking up feeling like I haven't had sleep in 3 months. I don't know why. Oh, I really wish that they would show the list of people in here. All they show on my end is the number of people on here and how many likes the video has gotten. That's it. As soon as I can get a proper webcam, I'll also be on Oranum. So if anybody hasn't gotten a card and would like one, let me know. It will be a general message. And by the way, I'm also available for readings on the My Tarot Advisor mobile app. There, on that particular platform, that's the quickest way to get a completed reading from me because we do have no choice but to get orders in within 24 hours. So, um, however, on my website, I do give a waiting time. On the app, you can order video readings. If I'm on live chat, you can request for a live chat reading and a photo reading. And also on holidays, special occasions, things like that, I will lower my live chat rate to 2 credits per minute. We have to work towards setting our prices. I just recently got the 3 credit option to charge, so that's what I'm charging. But again, for special occasions and stuff, I lower it back to 2 credits per minute. And I do also do articles and, well, not articles, but video content for them as well. I don't know if anybody can see that, but uh, those are some ratings there. Let's see. Don't know if you can see it, but yeah. So I have 90 ratings. I have did more readings than that on there, but not everybody will leave feedback. So I can't tell you how many readings I've done, but I know I've done probably, I don't even know if I would say thousands. Just know I've done a lot. Um, but it is optional to leave feedback. Not everybody will leave it. So yeah. And the app will look like this. That purple looking one right there. If anybody is interested in it. And newcomers, they do get 3 free minutes to chat with any advisor of their choice. With my rate being 3 credits per minute at the moment, it gives you 2 minutes. But for those who still have their rates at 2 per minute, that will give you 3 full minutes. And then it's your choice to follow up with a paid reading with one of us. It's a pretty neat app. That's where most of my energy goes to, that and Fiverr. There are things on Fiverr that I offer there that I don't on my website. So, yeah. I wonder where Amanda and I forgot the other girl's name because I feel like that name is meant for them. Yes. Dream interpretation is a reading I do on its own. But if say you get the 5 questions reading that I normally do, and you ask about a dream there, it won't be so detailed. But for a more detailed dream interpretation, I do a whole service of that on its own. But yes, I do dream interpretation. The weird thing is, not a lot of people come to me for that though. It's just one of the services that nobody has really bothered to get from me. But that, to be fair, is probably because I do offer too many things, and that's why I am about to kind of change things around. So yeah, a lot of the stuff that I have on my website now, I might not be offering next year because it's just gotten too much to keep up with. But yeah. Now with dreams that talk about death, though, those are um I don't know. I don't know if I would look into that because I have had people ask me if when they're going to die. That's definitely something I'm not going to answer. Um, and looking into that kind of thing really does take a toll on people's energy. Um, so yeah. But yeah, it depends on what your dream is about. Um, if you're interested in dream interpretation, you can tell me your dream before you purchase, and I'll see if I can look into it. As long as it's not, I mean, death can be interpreted in many ways from a dream, so it just depends on how you phrase it. But like asking me if um, anything along the lines of if you're gonna die or if somebody's gonna die, that is just for various amount of reasons I cannot look into. Um, I know many people dream about people dying, so I understand that. But just make sure you're not um, death for the most part when it comes to dreams, that signals the end of something. It doesn't usually mean physical death. It just means the ending of something, whether that's a relationship, a job, um, the end of a delay, just the end of something is what death would normally mean. Um, not only in tarot, but with dreams. Just never know when to get on here because for some reason, hello, Danielle. Okay. I mean, if it is, it's okay. It just depends on how you're phrasing it. Um, I don't know. When it comes to dream interpretation and somebody dies in somebody's dream, um, because I know that that's automatically more than likely the ending of a situation or the ending of something in particular and not physical death, I'll probably look into it. But when it comes to death and people asking, when am I going to die? Is my sister going to die? Is my boyfriend going to die? I just rather not look into that. So, Danielle, would you like a card? I think I want to say I shuffled. Yeah, I shuffled that. I have two decks to choose from today. So the cards today are just general. It's just it may pertain to all aspects of your life. Nothing really too specific. Um, so I have Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Riley Valentine and Psychic Tarot. It may answer a question, but I'm not intentionally trying to answer specific questions. I am doing specific questions though for those who would like to send a donation. And you're one of the only people here, so I can do you now. Okay. So I did already shuffle that. I just been waiting for some more people to come in. So you have balance, Archangel Zadkiel, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for perfect timing. Balance is, if I'm not mistaken, it would be justice or judgment. Um, you're welcome. So again, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for perfect timing. And the number is 14. The numbers can end up meaning something. It may not for some people, but some people do report to me that the numbers are significant to something in their life. And sometimes it can end up being a time frame. So I hope that helps. When it comes to Angel Tarot, I kind of get justice and judgment mixed up because they could easily mean the same thing. But yeah, this would be either or are the of those two traditional tarot cards with this Angel Tarot. Yeah, I just got them recently, so I have been working with them more and trying to get my energy on them. Which by now I'm pretty sure it's on there pretty good. Yeah. Um, whatever you thought about first that came to mind when that card came up is likely what it may be about, but it's also um, more than likely a message in a method to take with you for all aspects. Judgment for love usually means that somebody is hung up on someone in the past. That person might be returning, or a need to let go of the past so you can get someone new. It'll be different for everybody. But for the most part, with love, it signals past connections. Okay. That's probably going to take more time than you think. I don't know how long you've waited, but even when somebody waits for a long period of time trying to get over somebody, um there's still a certain point where it's still not a good idea to start looking for somebody new yet. Because it's not that you have to just cut the cords off from this old person, but you kind of have to get to know yourself again in the process, and figure out exactly what you want before just jumping into something else. Because a lot of people make the mistake of jumping into a relationship very, very, very soon after a relationship has ended. And even if the relationship ended on good terms, it's not a good idea. Sometimes it's best to date yourself for a while. Um, I mean, everybody deserves love, I believe. But some people focus on it at the wrong time. You have to learn how to be content with your own energy first before you can really just expect somebody else to um, give you happiness. So where's that card at? So your card was like wait for perfect timing. It says that at the bottom here. And right now, yeah, like I mentioned, if you're dating someone or you've gotten out of a relationship, even if it's been years since you have been with this person or since you have been with somebody else, even if it's been 10,000 years, that still may not be enough time. So, yeah. I mean, somebody new is coming more than likely eventually, but um but yeah, for some people, like I said, even if it's been 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, sometimes that's not enough time. But yeah, it's okay to want new love. You waited a while from what you have said, but perfect timing is when something happens in God's timing and not with our ego's timing, meaning not it may not be when exactly when we want it to happen. So yeah. I mean, it's not bad to in that healing process to talk. to other guys, but what you don't want to do is you don't want to jump straight away into a serious relationship. A lot of people do that and then they end up realizing that they're not ready for it. And then you could possibly hurt another person in the process. So, really make sure that before you jump into it, that is what you really want. Hmm. Trying to see how much longer, because I've been here for a while already. Trying to figure out where Amanda went, because I think that name might be meant for her. Hmm. So, Lelaine, are you still here? Hmm. Danielle, are you still here? Hmm. I guess she left. I had a name that may have been meant for one of you, is why I'm asking. I believe it was meant for someone who came in here earlier, but they left. But it's still coming up, so I don't know. It might be meant for somebody who's coming in the room. If anybody that hasn't had a card yet and would like one, let me know. Lelaine, are you here? Hmm. um, I'm guessing there's a delay. I had called you earlier. I'm not sure if it's for you. I had got the name when somebody else was in here earlier on in the stream and they ended up leaving before I could say anything. But it's still coming up. It can still be meant for them, but it may be meant for you. Um, do you know anybody named Ricky? Or it'd be close to that name, if not directly that name. I'm thinking it's meant for Amanda, but she left before I could even get her a message. I don't see anything specific. I just keep hearing that name. It could be, I feel like it's a Ricky, but it can also be something close to it, like a Richard or Ricardo or Rico, something along those lines. And if it's not you, I think I know who it is now. It's not even for her either. If it's not for you or her, I just thought about something it could be for me. I'm picking up on a somebody that's still living. But if it was in reference for me, it's my partner's dad, and he's deceased. and his name is Rico. But it started coming up when I started doing the when I did started the live stream. So if it's not you or this other girl I'm thinking it's for, it's more than likely for me. I don't know why he would be trying to talk to me right now, but um, yeah. So does that name resonate with you, Ricky? If it's not Ricky, it'll be something close to it, like Richard, Ricardo, Rico, something like that. I think she had a connection problem. The girl in particular. If it's not for you, if that name is not for you, it is for me more than likely. I wasn't thinking it was for me because I don't really get too many messages from this specific energy. Mm, what relation is this person to you? Well, the weird thing is, Elaine, if you're saying this name resonates with you, I was picking up on this energy way before you came into the stream. That'll happen sometimes where I get information about, not information, but names and stuff before a person comes in. That's another thing that rarely happens. I'm not getting like a message or anything. I feel like this person is still living. I don't think they're deceased. But the thing is, I knew exactly who it was if it was for me. But it's kind of creeped me out because I don't get direct messages from my partner's dad. Mm. Like, is this person um like related to you? Are they a friend, an acquaintance, just somebody you know of? For the name to come up specific like that, it would have to be somebody that you may not necessarily be close with them, but it's somebody that you know pretty well. It's likely just spirit's way of letting me know I'm connected to you. And sometimes I wish spirit would stop doing that because Hmm. There may be a delay possible, or maybe I'm not talking loud enough. So is this person like a friend, family member? Um, I'm not sure. I'm just running a list by you. When energies come up like that, it's usually somebody that you know pretty well. It's not normally going to be just somebody that you know of. You would have to know this person kind of personally. Hmm. Hello. Would you like a general card message? Today's live, I'm not tapping into anything specific. I'm just doing general one card messages. So it may or may not pertain to what you're wanting to know about. I do have two different decks to choose from. That's Psychic Tarot and Angel Tarot. For specific questions, I'm taking donations for those at this time. I guess some lane left. I don't know why that name came up, but I was trying to figure out. Yes. Which deck would you like it from? The Psychic Tarot by John Holland or Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine? Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I was trying to make sure that I shuffled them. So you have card number one, and it says prosperity begins. So it looks like financially speaking, you're about to see the fruits of your labor. So yeah, it could be in another area, but this card is usually probably regarding finances. So there's about to be some improvement with that. Um, since you asked about love, this could be an indication that you work with this person, possibly, is why that probably came up. But for the most part, I'm seeing that being about money. Um, let me. This is a deck that I am still trying to get acquainted with, so um, give me 1 second. Yeah, so that is a card of, okay. Like I said, that is a general message, so it may not pertain to what you are wanting to know about. Prosperity begins is not saying you have any money problems, it's saying that you're going to have financial gain. That's whether or not you have financial problems or not. General, yeah. General is when it's just about pretty much anything. Um, and it can go with all aspects of your life, but I'm not tapping into anything specific when I see these, but sometimes a message may pop up. So even if you're not having any financial concerns, this is just saying that you're going to have more gain in your financial area. And also, since you said you're not having any money problems, this could also just be um, an indicator telling us what's going on currently. And it says prosperity begins, and that's a card of wealth. So if it's not coming up, it's more than likely something that's already going on. But it could be both. No problem. Do you work with him? Just asking a general question. Okay. Mm, so while I'm not tapping into anything specific, I will answer specific questions if you send a donation. But generally, I can tell you if you're trying to figure out if he's into you or not, just kind of pay close attention to his actions. Even the smallest of details can make a big difference. So just pay attention to that. Um, if he's doing any one thing every day that you notice, that could be an indicator that he may have feelings for you. Um, yeah. When you say gym, are you um what's the question? When you say he's in gym with you, do you go to a gym um, facility daily or something? I am hoping that. Okay. Yeah, that's why I was getting um the work part that you work with him, because I said work because it is a place where you would likely see somebody every day. Um so yeah, I figured it was something daily. But yeah, if he's just like, if there's a certain action you see him doing and he's doing it every day towards you, whether that's staring at you or I don't know, just anything that you notice out of the ordinary that he seems to do every day when you're around. Hmm. I would say, now I'm not tapping into anything. I'm just generally saying that if he knows you have a crush on him, if there's any possibility that he likes you back, I think he would probably, I think he would, it's different for everybody. Everybody's situation is different. Not everybody moves at the same pace, but for the most part, um, for the most part, if he knows 100% for certain that he has or that you have a crush on him, um, if he had any feelings for you, I see him as a type of person that would have already let it be known. Um, I mean, so he knows you have a crush on him, but how exactly does he know that? Somebody told him or something? I mean, it's possible he could have feelings for you and hasn't made a move yet. People will do that. Oh, did you just outright tell him that I have a crush on you? Or is there something in particular you said to him? Because if you didn't outright tell him, he might actually not know for certain. Because a lot of people are oblivious. Oh, hmm, I don't know. That can be taken as platonic. Oh, yeah. Everybody's situation is different. I mean, if he responded once, then there is some hope there. But um, yeah, everybody's situation is different. You're welcome. If you're not subscribed, you may want to do so for future notifications when I am live, because sometimes I do free specific questions. It's just that this time I'm in a position where I need to kind of make a little money, so that's why I'm taking donations for them today. Um, but every once in a while, I do free questions free. Not free questions free, but specific questions free. And I'll be giving away a free love reading soon, actually, as well. So be on the lookout for that. Okay. Figured some people are newcomers though when in the live streams. So I just said that to be sure or to make sure. Have you ever heard of psychicbitch.com? Yes, I know the name is kind of out there. There, I volunteer and answer free questions from time to time. I can't promise that I'll be the one to answer your question, because another reader might beat me to it. But there is where I will be giving information for the free reading entry, and I'll be having a sale through that website as well on Friday. I think Friday, December 7th. So if you have not, you might want to subscribe to that website. It's not my website. I do volunteer on there and work there, but it's not my website. Um, and you can ask free questions there. And usually it takes up to, you can have your question answered that day, but the answer is not always published. After it's answered, the boss may take up to 7 days to actually post your answer, but it is free, completely free. Not every question is answered, but we basically just pick what we're drawing to answer. But we try our best. Hi, Diana. Yes, you can have a message. I have two decks to choose from today. I got them recently and I'm trying to work with them more. I have Angel Tarot by Radleigh Valentine and Doreen Virtue. And then I have Psychic Tarot by John Holland. So just let me know which deck you want it to be from. Hmm. Are you sure it may not be on your end? Because I'm not usually if my connection is breaking, it'll a little circle will kind of be in the middle of the video. Is it okay now? It might also be the fact that my phone is on the Wi-Fi too. I don't know. I'm gonna cut it off. I think that there is a delay. I don't know exactly why, but well, I think I know why now. I have my phone hooked up to the laptop. Where did it go? Okay. So I already have them shuffled, so it's not going to take me long. So you have card number 7, stand your ground, and pretty much that's just about you learning to not let people walk over your boundaries, not feel like you have to lower your standards. Um, you may want to. Is it possible that you can refresh? Because I'm not getting. It's on your end. Then I'm not getting that circle in the middle of mine. It would be your device. I can try to type the message for you though. I haven't gotten that circle in the middle of mine. Um, Usually if my connection is bad, it'll show me in the middle of the video on the screen, a circle thing will go around. The buffering circle, I don't have that. So it's possibly on your end. I could try to type the message for you. I mean, it may be on my end, but I'm not getting that um that is buffering on my end. And I won't be able to. Okay. Okay. I think it may have been on your end because I wasn't getting that buffering thing. Usually if it's my end, it'll tell me. But you have card number 7, stand your ground, and it pretty much says to not let anybody step over your boundaries, not feel like you have to lower your standards for anybody. Um, just pretty much walk with your head held high and not let people belittle you. If you've been doing that lately, it's time for you to kind of put your foot down pretty much. Okay. So did you get that message? I feel like that might be around family members for you for the most part. You're welcome. Diana, I believe that there is a delay because I'm not saying any of that right now. I said that like maybe a couple of minutes ago. I'm saying now that that card I feel is pertaining to family members for you. So it may have been my end then because I think you're not the only one that's getting that delay. I don't know. So if anybody has any specific questions, I am taking donations for questions. Um, but the general messages are free. Yeah, there is a delay with my talking, I'm guessing. I don't know if it's just you. I think it's everybody's getting that delay. Because it's taking people a while to answer to my to what I'm saying. So right now it's literally just I guess it's lagging is the better term, not delay. Well, delay is the same thing as lagging, but I guess it is my end. I'm not exactly sure because normally if I had a broken connection, yeah, I can't get super chat because I don't have enough subscribers. You have to have 1,000 at least up to 1,000 subscribers before you can add super chat into your live stream. So that won't be happening anytime soon. So until then, I'm using my donate my PayPal me link. So far, I only have I think 325 subscribers. So I got a long way to go before I hit 1,000. Um, more stuff like I mean, the thing is, I'm getting more views than like even though I have only 325 subscribers, I do get thousands of views on some of my content. But not everybody in there. I get a lot of views, but some people just watch and they don't feel the need to subscribe, which I guess I mean it's fine to me. But yeah, I do want to hit 1,000 because so it'll be easier for uh people to donate because the PayPal me link doesn't work a whole lot. Because somebody wanted to donate to me last time, and my link wouldn't work. Yeah, it's the only thing I mean that I can think to use. Cash App has problems too, so that's why I'm not really using that anymore either. But I would take PayPal over Cash App. Cash App is annoying. If somebody sends like a big payment all at once, they don't let you keep the payment because they think it's fraudulent. So that's why I don't prefer Cash App. But yeah, once I can get the super chat, I will include that. Because I tried to at first. Yeah, I tried to at first when I first heard about it. Because at first I think they were letting small YouTubers be able to use it, but now you have to have up to 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of watch time hours before you can add it. And there's no telling how long it's going to take because it's taken me um, quite a while to get to 325. So unless you just know somebody, regardless of what kind of videos and titles you put up, if you know somebody, it's a lot easier to get more attention, more subscribers. But if you're just starting out, it's kind of hard. And especially me just doing spiritual content, it's a little harder. Yeah. So until then, I'm doing what I can. Yeah, me too. I mean, there are some videos on my channel where I do actually have thousands of views. It sometimes depends on your title of the video more than anything. But I don't like to clickbait people, so whatever content I'm putting up, that's the title that's gonna be on there. Um, but yeah. I mean, if you know some people that will be interested in my channel, you could. Um, well, the issue with that is that I'm barely in any position to just be giving away free stuff or free readings. I'm already on a free website where I volunteer weekly. Um, so it's kind of hard for me to just do free stuff on one website and then do it again on another. Because while I do love helping people and using my gifts, it is my full time career at the moment. So, um, but the website is called psychicbitch.com. That's where I do free questions. Um, And then I already do pick a card reading, so I mean that is general to a general audience, but at the same time it's still free and it actually helps people and it's specific to a lot of people somehow. Um I try to squeeze in something free every now and then. It just depends. And then I do also do a free reading giveaway every once in a while. The last two, or well, the last giveaway I tried to do on my YouTube channel, nobody participated. And then the second one, or the second to the last one, I only had one person to participate. So it's kind of hard to give away stuff when nobody wants to participate. Yeah. Yeah. I don't typically ask for donations. That's usually optional. I never force anybody to do that. But however, days like this where I just get on live and um, my lives are never planned. However, um, having a little problem with bill collectors. So this is really the only thing I can do, utilizing my abilities sometimes to make a dollar or two. So So in times like that, that's where I really just say I'm going to do it for donations. But I do also offer something free as well in that. I did do a live on Thanksgiving. It wasn't planned. I usually just go with the flow and whenever spirit tells me to do a live, that's when I do one. I never plan them. They're out of the blue. Um, Except today, I did kind of plan this one today, in hopes that I would kind of make a little money because I'm needing it. But yeah, Yeah, I had a PayPal issue recently also, but I ended up getting it fixed. What's the issue that you're having, if you don't mind me asking? And it may be the issue that I had. I could possibly help. Oh, um, what kind of cards are they? Like, what logo was on them? Is it Mastercard? Yeah, I've heard Super Chat is like that. I really wish I could get it, but until I get up to like 1,000, I don't know why they do that because they know everybody is not going to get that. Um, um, I don't know because I had an issue with my PayPal account where uh, I couldn't accept a personal payment for some reason, and what it was is that they needed me to identify myself, so I sent uploaded a picture of my ID, and once that approved, which it didn't take not even an hour for it to approve, I was able to get that personal payment sent, and that was recently. They also do have a customer service number. They might be able to help too. Yeah, but yeah, if you see donations anywhere in the title, that is telling you that I'm pretty desperate. Now I'm not poor, but trust me. But yeah. So yeah, it could be an identification type of thing. Um, it's, mm, yeah, I mean, I do understand some people not being able to afford it. That's why I do have my services at the prices that they are. Um, but yeah, before I really discovered my gift, I was actually in a position where I expected for a reader to do that too, to give free insight. But now that I know for sure that I have a gift and I've worked with it and stuff, I now see why they charge or want something out of it. It's a lot of energy used, and it's physically draining. I know lately it's been very hard for me to deal with. It's like it really affects your health. So yeah, it's just like any other job out there. Some people feel entitled to it being free because they feel like for some reason telling the future or giving you answers, it doesn't deserve payment. I don't know, people just automatically feel entitled to it. But for the most part, I kind of understood that. That's why I kept them at a low price. Yeah. I think Cash App is okay. Um, but for the most part, if you're sending a big payment, Cash App is the last place I would recommend somebody to use because I've had people pay for services that way and they ended up um, sending me a big payment, but Cash App wouldn't let me receive it because for some reason big payments to them seem like spam or fraudulent. So yeah. So they send the money back to the person. Well, it'll refund in like a few days. And I think that's a huge inconvenience. Mhm. You too. And no problem. I'll also be giving away a free reading soon. So if you are interested in that, um, if you can find one of my videos, I have contact information there. Um, so just contact me to find out how to enter that. It'll be a love reading. I usually do 5 questions for the giveaway, but this time I'm doing a general love reading. Yeah. I'm gonna start taking entries for that um on December 7th. I was gonna do it earlier, but yeah. Generally speaking, it could be that they're stuck in your energy as well. Just generally asking you a question. I'm trying not to be personal, but this might help you. Um, do you have you how do I put this without sounding like I'm nosy? I'm trying to help in a way. Have you had sex with this person? Trust me, I'm getting somewhere with this. Okay. Uh huh. Because I was about to generally speaking, if you have had sex with someone, well, a woman generally, when we lay down with the guy, it doesn't matter if their feelings are invested or not. Okay. We actually take a piece of them with us on the inside. Like if this person is depressed or something, you're going to start feeling their depression as your own. Um, or if this person is generally just happy go lucky, you're going to start feeling that energy too. Um, I'm not sure since you said that you haven't slept with this person. Um, but generally speaking, most females who have sex with a guy, you take a piece of them with you. It's weird, but it makes sense in a way. So, like, if you just ever get depressed or something out of the blue and you don't know where it's coming from, it could be that person's energy, whether you're around them or not. Hmm. Mm. It may be that you're possibly psychically connected with him, or not to scare you, but that could also be like a warning sign. I would definitely take, for me personally, I would probably take that. Okay. Um, like, is it good energy, or does it make you want to pass out? Because if I feel that while I'm talking to somebody, or even thinking about somebody, I'm gonna automatically take that as a warning. But it'll be different for everybody. For me, that's a warning type of thing, or a stay away from type of energy. Hmm. I have no idea. As long as it's good energy, I wouldn't worry about it too much. As long as it doesn't make you feel drained, I think it's okay. As long as when you're thinking about this person, you're not sad or depressed, then I would say not so much to worry about. But yeah, just an interesting fact. And possibly something to take into. It can, but I feel it's more draining when you're thinking negatively. If it's positive, um, if it's like a positive thing, vibe you're getting from him and thinking about him, it shouldn't drain you. But I mean, it can. It'll be different for everybody. Hmm. How often do you do that? Um, I guess that's a good amount, because if you're doing it often, that could be another reason why it doesn't work for long. Um, but I don't think once a month is too often. However, if it temporarily works, then it may not be meant for you to cut cords with him for some reason. Because when you really, really cut cords with somebody, um, it's not going to be a temporary thing. And since you're saying it works for possibly up to a week, that may be a sign that you're not supposed to cut him out for one reason or another, whether that's for a lesson or whatever it is. Some things are just not meant to happen. Mm, I have no clue. Um, Generally, so how long have you known him? Hmm. I mean, I would say as long as it's not, again, it's going to be different for everybody, but as long as it's not just negative thinking, I don't know if that's too much to be concerned about. Um, I don't know. I mean, for some people, thinking positively about another person constantly that can be draining, but I haven't heard too many cases where it drains a person to think positively about somebody, unless the person wasn't a positive person. So I think I'm going to head off at, I guess, 1 o'clock. It's 12:40 p.m. at the moment. Um, yeah, it looks like we'll be waiting for a very, 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 very long time for Super Chat because I just don't know how I'm gonna get to 1,000 subscribers. Because I'm surprised I even got 325. You're welcome. And there's likely nothing I can do about that, but try to be patient. There are people who have um, a YouTube channel for a year or two before they even get to 1,000. Even if they post every day. But if you don't already know somebody in the business, it can get put on by them. It's kind of hard for somebody who's just starting out. But yeah. So I guess I'll stay on for another 20 minutes. Bye. It was nice talking to you, Diana. Uh, I did shuffle, I think. Yeah. So if anybody would like a card that hasn't had one, let me know. I'll be heading off shortly. Um, when it says 1 p.m., it's 12:44. It's been almost 3 hours since I've been on here, so at 1 o'clock I'll be off. That is, unless I have some more people coming in. I am also open to having general discussions about certain topics if nobody wants a card message. I'll be off in the next 10 minutes now, unless some other people pop in before then. I'll stay on. But it's going on 3 hours soon, so yep.